check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All the hot girls yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Front the back cage yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All the front yard yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All the hot girls yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Front the back cage yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Oh!
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Time to determine who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The conference championship is underway. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Going to the left side, and Johnston has it. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Finds his fullback. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
On 4th down, they snap it to Herbert. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on down.
Okay, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
All set to go now from the 35. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. his short game gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Looking in the air here. Going with the screen to Johnson. Over to the right. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. They gained 11 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
This one's caught. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. And the Chargers think they have it, and they do!
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Herbert out of his end zone. And that one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly. What you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. They'll go left side with Hampton. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Back to Hampton. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Dump off caught by his back. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs from the 37.
And the Chargers 1st down.
First and 10, Herbert. Complete here to Hinton. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. This is inside the 15. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. We know all these players are aware of what's at stake here, Brock, and that is the score they needed to get them moving in this conference final.
We know it's not how you start, it's how you finish, especially with stakes this high. Jeez, you couldn't start any better.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Dante Kent with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. The Chargers have an early lead. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at 2nd and 4. Vacates quickly left side. On the run, deep down the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Hardman with a return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Herbert on first down. He throws a bullet to the center of the... They connect on the deep shot. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take the lead on the first play of the drive.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Kent on the return. and he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. He dodged the tackle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They pick up with 17. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. From the gun, Johnson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Here's a design run. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. He'll pass it this time. Getting out to his left. Now here he goes again. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. You know, that may have been a situation when he looks back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
On 3rd down, here's Johnson. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
They're going to try to throw for it. Forced out to his right. To the sideline, and it is incomplete. Short of the line to gain. Wouldn't have mattered anyway on 4th down.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
He's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They'll toss it to Hampton. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Brought down by Deron Bland.
Yeah, that defense was flying into the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And they find him for a few. It's 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. You just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Herbert from the gun. Oh, he got free. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, It's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down. Herbert throwing on fourth down. Throw caught by his running back. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on fourth down.
Move the chains! You gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Hits his running back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. So it looks like it'll be second and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. Just a yard left to go on second down. It's Herbert once more. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, Los Angeles.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Play action now for Herbert. Flushed out of the pocket. Cut near the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12. They're going to try with the wideout. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Big moment here in their quest to become AFC champs. We've got 3rd and goal. Now an inside give to Hampton. And maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal. So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Dicker connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returning it from the 4. Things going well so far. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he's all the way home, touchdown Pittsburgh! The Steelers make it a one-score game before halftime. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game.
Steelers, 14.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Hardman with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. They put a receiver in motion right. First and 10. Here's Herbert. Look at that power. Deep left side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Steelers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road. You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Here comes Chris Boswell and the Steelers field goal unit. And with the clock just about to strike zero, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up, less than a minute into the third. Can finish this game out as we're back underway. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasized coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so, and maybe even take control of this game.
They'll run here. It's Zach Moss who gets it. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Good run. Gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that run may not remove the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Pass play coming here. They find Johnson out of the backfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Running out of the pistol with Johnson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Sends this to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 17. Chris Boswell with the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Hardman with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Herbert escapes out to the left. Catch made left side by McConkey. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They get 35 out of that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Shotgun give to Hampton. Looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the end. That stop made by T.J. Watt.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes second and long. Throwing now, Herbert. Going with a screen to Hampton. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment. But when they take it and they deliver a close of rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Gets this to McConkey. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Complete here to Hinton. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Herbert to throw once more. They're on it. That's intercepted. And the Steelers take over and have it starting out at the 18-yard line. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
They get to Johnson to start this drive. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll toss it to Johnson. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They're going play action. Flags on the crosser. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 19 on that pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
He'll call his own number. Oh, the football's loose. And the Chargers think they have it, and they do.
Pretty clear case of the QB not finding anything open downfield, just trying to improvise, make something out of nothing. Quarterbacks not known for keeping as good a grip on that ball as the runners. And he's got to punch free pretty easily for the turnover.
Here's Hampton, open the drive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
And the Chargers, first down. A gain of 14.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10.
First down.
Going all the way to the end zone here. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. They've got a man in motion. And they just get the play off. He's looking deep once again. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers cut it to 1 late in the third.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers bring it back to even. Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Kent on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Jumps in up the middle. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here's Johnson again. Shoves one away. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
43-yard line.
Working now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Dropping back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Throwing from the gun. Toward the sideline and caught by Wilson. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Wilson. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Kate, it was such a privilege for me living up in the Pacific Northwest and covering the Legion of Boom. But when I see a play like that, all I see is number 25. Richard Sherman. Yeah, he could run his mouth and he could talk with the best of them, but he walked it with tackles just like that.
Running on 2nd with Moss. And call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Gronk. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 12.
To the air on 3rd and long. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Fourth down, they're going to throw for it. Buying some time right. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Herbert on first down. Finds the in route complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Herbert from the gun. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Putting a receiver in motion. On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. It's good for a couple of yards. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10. Here's Hampton. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Offense to the line. Second down. Herbert back to throw.
I've been gone for a little too long. I've been waiting on a drummer to kick off a comeback song. I've been waiting in the wings like a dog on a chain. I can feel this fire been up a little while, and when check the wire, sure enough it's live, and trying to stop it but I can't. It's calling my name, 'cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave.
handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I spill Berg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke, don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes, we the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out, find out. Around and find out, find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. They Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. People style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like, trying to find out, find out. Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to one of the most storied postseason venues in the league. Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, sold out once again. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And he returns this to the 22.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Herbert on the first play wants to pass it. They'll check this one down to Hampton. It's going to be a nice pick. But he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Hampton
A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Here's Herbert. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Now it's Herbert. He'll find his man. That's the rookie from Notre Dame. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up.
And I think the ball's out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Play action. It's Herbert. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Down the left sideline. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Carlson. On the RPO, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with it. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, if I haven't said it before, I'm certainly saying it now. No one throws a prettier deep ball than Justin Herbert. This thing's on a rope, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's going to try and go deep again. That's caught inside the 20. And now they are knocking on the door inside Pittsburgh's 10. A big play there for L.A. And even 70 yards. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 9-yard line.
Herbert now. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Oronde Gadsden from 8 yards out. And the Chargers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And oh, it's blocked. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
But there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry, it's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's what I was just going to say. First quarter, we'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax.
Whoa, bad move. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
They go play action here on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
Well, big plays have been a hallmark of this offense all season, so there was no reason to think that it wouldn't continue here in this title game. Obviously, the magnitude of the event, not getting to them early.
The first carry now, this is Johnson. 2 yards on the carry there, it'll be 2nd down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Naylor from 8 yards out. And they're able to add on to their advantage. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now. You can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Back to throw here, Herbert. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is. But that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Herbert throwing again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go to the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this. On 4th down, Herbert. Pass hauled in by Johnston. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
This offense looks like they have a little...
There he goes, left side. Inside the 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. 60 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified.